Welcome to Pride Against Prejudice, a Shadowrun 4th edition actual play podcast.
Hi, I'm Simon and I'm playing Huggy Bear.
Hi, I'm Al and I'll be playing Maverick.
Hi, I'm Jack and I play Toyga.
Hi, I'm Michael and I'll be playing Sunshine.
Hi, my name's Kerry and I will be playing Exile.
And my name is Rhydian, I am the GM. If you would like any bonus content, a link to our living campaign map can be found in the show notes, along with a link to our Discord where you can get occasional bonus episodes, and if you'd like to add locations to the map or just ask us questions, you're welcome to join us there. If you stick about for a few seconds at the end of the episode, we also have a question for you as well. Following content may contain themes and materials not suitable for all audiences. Listener discretion is advised. Before we dive into the episode, here's some pay data on another one of the Shadowrun podcasts out there for you to listen to.
Hello, Stuffer Shack customer. How may I stuff your shack?
That's right. We're back to stuff your shack, chummer. Grab yourself a handful of stuffers, microwave those instant burritos, and get ready to get back to the shack.
Are you Shadowrunners?
No, we're Stuffer Shack employees.
Well, that doesn't make any sense.
No, it doesn't. This is really strange.
Returning by popular demand, this re-release of the hit 2017 Shadowrun Anarchy actual play podcast follows Mika and Augustus, two underperforming clerks.
I don't think we're getting an award, man. That doesn't sound right.
As they stumble through the trials and tribulations of working the night shift in a Redmond Barons convenience store. Remastered, bigger, bolder, girthier.
I like giving Brad shit. I like ruining Brad's day. I like when Brad ruins my day. Oh my god, Mika.
I think you might have a thing for bread.
Tales from the Stuffer Shack.
You guys have been going at this for a while.
Yeah, and the sick twisted part is that I can't imagine my life without him.
Having finally been able to finish up Dr Butler's original contract, the team take a moment to breathe and prepare for their next job. Wait, Mav, get out of the road, you fragging idiot! When we finished out last time, you'd just had some medical attention, Toyga, and you folks had agreed to take yet another fragging job from that crazy doctor to go and grab her another doctor. An actual doctor, not a fake doctor like her. What are you folks up to?
Why does this woman always have us abducting people for her? First we had to abduct her from that clinic, then we had to abduct all those people that were getting kidnapped on that boat, and then we had to abduct a corpse, and now she's got us abducting another doctor.
Is it abduction if you're rescuing somebody from being kidnapped?
I mean, I think it's benevolent abduction.
Is it not just rescuing?
Isn't rescuing benevolent abduction?
I mean...
No, because you're not taking them somewhere they don't want to go. You're letting them go where they want to go instead of them being forced to go somewhere they don't want to go.
I mean, if we were on a rescue...
Abduction is traditionally considered when you are taking somebody against their will.
But so, if we were doing a rescue job, right, and the person we were like, right, we're going to remove you to this secondary safe location, and they started screaming that they absolutely must go to a third unknown location.
Then that is both a rescue and a kidnapping at the same time.
Yeah, but we're doing it not out of like malice, so I think referring to them all as benevolent abductions.
No, because they're not abductions.
They are! Someone's being removed from one place and sent to another.
But not against their will.
No, but abduction is against your will. I should know.
You're the expert on the act of abduction, you're not an expert on its, like, meanings. Also,
I don't
please
think you're even really an expert on being abducted. It's only happened to you once.
But, I mean, has it happened to anyone else more than once in this particular vehicle? No? I will take that silence as me being the expert.
much as I love a good philosophical conundrum, this isn't one. This is pedantry. Can we move on?
Points for Sunshine.
Yeah, Sunshine, take a point of edge for moving this the frag on.
Yay!
So, I have a marvellous plan for abducting this person for the doctor, or abducting this doctor for the person, more correctly.
What is your cunning plan?
So, we wait for the doctor to be walking home, and we have Dr. Butler walk up to him and be like, "Hi, I knew you from medical school." And the the medical examiner's first thought would obviously be, "I have no idea who this crazy woman is." But I will be there with my fingers, like, middling around in her brain, being like, "You recognize her and know her." And I just do progressive, further influence mental, you know this woman, you like this woman, you trust this woman, you'll tell this woman anything. And then they go back to her place, and the doctor, you can hear the quotation marks slamming into place there, trade all the information they need to trade, and then the doctor slips her a lace cigarette, the person smokes it, they forget all about it, and then we all go home and, I don't know, get high and watch Blade Runner.
Thought you said I couldn't get high.
You can't get high and watch Blade Runner. We, on the other hand, can.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
The part of this plan that I question is we need to work out how the ME gets to and from work or other places. If she drives to work, then we can just do the same as we did to the Egypt we kidnapped before we rescued Exile. We need to do some legwork there. Toiger, you and Exile need to go see Eddie.
Do we?
Because your cousin is not a person, Toiger.
Well, neither is anyone else in this van.
That's not what this document says.
I think what...
Go get her a fake sin.
Oh!
Big Mav, if you just say words to people, it's much more effective than trying to, do this weird implying stuff.
Yes, dear.
Words were invented for communicating between humans. If you use them for this purpose, it means that people understand you.
Given that neither of us are humans, I don't see the relevance.
Yes, and also new yen can be exchanged for goods and services.
Mummy, Daddy, please don't fight.
Tiger, you do not have enough new yen to buy peanuts.
I mean, I do actually have some money now, because the doctor gave us some.
Go spend it on a fake sin already.
So, like, a rating for one will be like $4,000 or so?
Yeah.
Awesome. Legsy, Legzile. How do you feel about nightclubs?
It's been a while.
How do you feel about weird nightclubs with weird men in them?
I believe that's just a nightclub.
No, this is, like, particularly weird. Like, the last one I went to was in a sewer, and there was, like, Tesla coils that were grounding themselves in the dance floor.
I mean, that sounds pretty cool.
It was very unsafe. And Eddie's outfit did not look comfortable.
Okay. I don't think I can comment on that one.
Eddie has fantastic fashion sense.
Have you ever seen a man in a black leather corset retrieve things from his décolletage?
No, but I'm down for it.
He also keeps things in his boots which should not fit in those boots.
Eddie's fashion sense aside, are you giving him a ring?
Yes.
I mean, I would ring him, but I have no idea who the frag this guy is, so,
But where are we all at the minute? I think we're at home, but...
We're not in the van.
I think we've all gone our separate ways.
Yeah, you've all gone your separate ways. We'll just say that this was a text conversation or a group phone call or something like that.
Toiger hangs up the group phone call and reaches down with his recently injured arm. It twinges, he stops, he reaches down with the other arm, picks his comlink up and says, "Right, I'm going to phone Eddie and see about giving you a fake sin. Do you have any preference on what name it is, or are you happy to get whatever he can get you?"
Just whatever, as long as it's not too rude.
Anne Person.
No. It needs to be believable.
Human. No, wait, Huggy's already got human.
Technically, I kind of burned that sin.
Oh, so you could be human if you wanted.
I don't want to, thank you.
Pseudonym?
How about Jenny Fontaine?
Naomi de Plume?
Naomi de Plume. No.
We'll see what you can do. What's my connection on red? I've still got 2 stun and 1 physical. I'm still broken.
Yeah. I'll say that you can recover the stun. You're stuck with the physical. Sorry, dude.
Ow. My bones.
Yep. So, roll your loyalty with Eddie.
I will roll a single dice.
Let's just get an idea of how quickly he answers.
Oh, a 6.
Nice. So you actually get him pretty much straight away. You don't have to call him 5 times or anything like that. What kind of time of day are you phoning him?
Let's say... So what time of day was I getting my shoulder put back together by Puggy's machine?
Let's say sometime in the afternoon. It's around 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
So I'm going to say it's around 5, so I've sat and I've had a cup of tea and I've ducked and flinched every time Alexandra's moved.
It's around tea time on a Tuesday afternoon. It's about 4 p.m.
Yeah, I'm about the stage of ducking. Whenever Alexandra moves an arm even slightly, I'm ducking and throwing myself prone and flinching away.
It's getting real old, Cece.
I am not doing this out of a bit. I'm doing it because I'm afraid you're going to take my arm off. I'm going to end up without an eye.
You phoned me, but I feel like I'm interrupting something. Hi, Tiger.
Hi, Eddie. How would you like a few grand to create a fake sin for me?
I would like you to shut the frag up on an open line.
I will remember one of these days. Today is not that day, and tomorrow is not promising.
So, you're wanting to come clubbing, yeah?
Yep. Gonna bring a friend.
Look, man. You're a great customer, but I really do need you to learn when to keep your yap shut.
I said I'm trying. I will learn eventually. I got stabbed today.
I get it. But, in our line of work, loose lips and all of that,
Yes, sink ships. In my defense, I was stabbed earlier today.
Drek, you alright? What the frag? What happened?
It was an accident.
It was an accident, but she did stab me. I was pinned to the wall.
I mean, I can kind of understand the urge to stab you. I've kind of had it today.
Why does everyone keep saying that to me every time I come to them and say I was stabbed?
Because you can't keep your yap shut.
I am mostly fine. There's a big hole in my shoulder. I'm going to have some interesting scars. Although it has evened me up from the bullet scar a wee bit, which is nice.
I'm happy to hear that. Are you still able to pick up a cred stick?
Yeah.
Perfect. I'm glad to hear it. So are you coming clubbing then?
Yeah, so where are we going this time? Is it a sewer? Is it a garbage dump? Is it the Royal Botanical Garden?
So, your passes for Manhattan, are you good for downtown?
I believe so. 1 second. Un momento.
That's gonna make it tricky for me to come with.
Oh, so it is.
Oh, is somebody coming with you?
I was gonna bring, a subject for your new still life, but if she can't make it, I don't imagine it'll be too much of a problem.
Oh, frag, they should probably come with if... is our business to do with them?
Yes.
Oh, frag, they should probably come with then. Alright, let me have a think. I was really looking forward to that one. How about... Are you good for Woodside in Queens?
Oh, that's doable, I think. I think there's a pretty direct train. Alexandra, have you been introduced to New York subway people yet?
No. But then, is it gonna be worse than the weirdo downstairs?
Rick's not a weirdo. Rick is a pillar of this community. These people are much worse than Rick.
Okay. Sure.
Delightful. What time does the club open? What should we wear? What time should we get there?
Very chic, high fashion. Come round about 9 o'clock. I know it's a bit early in the evening, but I've got a couple of other things I need to do, and I'm going to need to let other people know that they've got to go to a slightly different place. But I want you to understand, I'm only doing this because you're a repeat customer,
Oh, thank you, Eddie. It's very kind of you. I'll try and find something très chic and high fashion.
So, the place is called Club Synesthesia.
Synesthesia?
Yes.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Like the thing that...
Yeah.
The thing that is very easy to fake using VR.
I don't need to, but Toyga would need to fake it. I don't.
Look, are you coming or not?
Oh, I'm absolutely coming.
Arctic, because I gotta try and decide which suit I'm wearing. I'll see you about 9, alright?
See you then. Hurrah.
Awesome. I'll see you in a bit then. And he hangs up.
So, Eddie's super nice.
I don't know that I have anything that is très chic.
We will politely ask if we can borrow anything from Auntie's vast brood. Failing that, we can go shopping. Toyga actually has a knowledge skill in fashion.
We will assume that Mrs. K is able to rustle up something suitable. We'll come back to that in a bit. In the meantime, is anybody else want to do anything? Or failing that, does Toyga have anything else that he needs to do?
I do need to go and see Pion, but does anyone else want to do anything?
Deafening silence.
Alright, so you've got a few hours to kill. You're heading over to Pion's. Are you taking Exile with you, or are you leaving her alone in the flat again?
I am never leaving you alone in this flat for the next month, at least. Because I'm going to come back next time, and you'll be like, oh, Cecil, something terrible's happened. And I'll be like, oh no, Alexandra, don't worry, I'm here to help you. What have you done? Oh, I've assassinated 2 of the great dragons and the president of the UCAS by mistake.
Not that bad.
And then I tripped and accidentally made them into rain boots and jackets.
Thank you.
I am not putting away the notion that there is, like, knowledge skills locked away in that head of yours. At this point, Toyga taps you on the forehead a couple times.
Mind.
You're going to reveal you know how to juggle or something that you didn't before.
Weirdest bus journey ever. You are the bus people.
Oh no. I can feel my desire to board the 30 bus growing.
Ah, the Methadone Express. Right, so you arrive at Pion's. You head in, the door. Oh, the alligator's fixed. He's not fraggin' touching it. It's making the noise it's supposed to make.
That's so good.
Yay, they fixed Bethan.
And Pion looks up at you as you come in. He's just sat behind the desk. He's not doing anything in particular at the moment and says, hi, Toyga's cousin. Hi, Dreckhead. What do you want?
Oh, to buy things.
Oh, hi, Toyga. Nice to see you.
See, he's very, very easy to excite. He's like a cat when you shake a bag of treats. Except the bag of treats is, and Toyga produces a cred stick.
I mean...
I'm not touching that. Just not touching that.
I mean... I dislike being compared to those, but there's new yen involved, so today I'll take it. What are you after, Toyga?
He's cute and fluffy.
Yeah.
Also,
Toyga.
I need to set the lodge because I have to...
Toyga, drop the frag up and engage your brain for a second. And he raises an eyebrow at you.
Sigh. I had to take my old lodge apart. I need a new one.
Right.
Goodwill and a down payment in Deepweed plus whatever's on this card. Will that get me enough materials for a... Oh, I don't know. It'd be like a 4 or 5 on the Schwarzkopf scale. I'm not sure. I've got a wee list of bits and bobs.
Why are you using Schwarzkopf?
Because...
he's pre-unified theory, Toyga.
Because the one article that wasn't locked behind a paywall from the doctor who did this to Alexandra, she was using Schwarzkopf style stuff, so I've been burying myself in hermetics for the past few days.
Oh, God.
It's done terrible things to me. I was arguing that souls aren't real yesterday.
Do you want a spliff?
Went on at length.
I think what I need...
And I know all about this.
I think what I need is to take my brain out, shake all the hermetic bullshit out of it, and then put it back in. But, failing that, I will take the spliff.
That's why I'm offering you a spliff, Toyga.
Oh, thank you, Pion.
All right. He picks up a half-smoked one, lights up, and starts digging through a book in front of him. Oh, God, what have I got? This seems to be his inventory, and it's handwritten. It's got post-it notes stuck in it haphazardly. There's bookmarks in it made of all sorts of things. There seems to be at least one Thunderbird feather in there that's being used as a bookmark. There's a couple of ribbons. There seems to be a few... Why are you using a cigarette dog end as a bookmark? Jesus Christ, man, it's...
The miracle you haven't set the thing on fire, Pion.
He turns a couple of pages. No, I did. Right there, look. I beat it out in time. It's fine.
So, whatever the bottom third of that page contains...
It is lost to the warp. It's somewhere at the back of the shop. I will find it when I need it. Where is it? Lodge. Schwarzkopf. Oh, why are you making me have to read Schwarzkopf, Toiger?
Tedious blowhard that he is, he's still a great dragon.
He's a great bell end. You know I hate the guy.
I'm trying to come up with a coherent argument against it, but no, he's such a bell end. Like, I've never seen anyone take an hour and a half to answer I don't know to a question in a public forum. Like...
I've got something on the Desna Shaman scale that's about what you're looking for, Toiger. Okay, quick GM question. How much was it in Deepweed that you gave him, please?
About $1,000, I think.
All right, Toiger. So, given what you gave me before, I can do it for you for, say, 1,500.
That is around about what I was prepared to pay, actually.
All right, well, slot your cred stick and let's get this over with.
Slops cred stick. Does the thing still make a noise?
It still bleeps a lot. It doesn't play a cheery tune anymore, though. It seems like Pion has largely sorted out some of the problems he was having in this place. For the time being, anyway.
Pion, there's something going on. Bethan's working. You seem to have found your inventory book. This thing isn't chirping at me anymore. Like...
No.
Did you sell your soul?
No, nothing like that. Nothing like that. You know, after the incident, I was feeling pretty fragged up.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I did something stupid. I accept that.
Well, you did.
But...
You made several stupid choices in a row, which...
We're not going into the why. It happened. But... I don't know. I've just been feeling a bit more me lately, you know? I'm not taking another mental spirit or anything like that. Don't worry, I'm not going back down that road. But I don't know. My magic's just feeling... I've not gotten more powerful or anything like that, but it's just feeling just more settled, you know? Like, before I was trying to do everything the old way and it just wasn't working, but I've been trying out some new drag and it's been working out for me.
That sounds like a good thing.
It does. I'm actually really pleased for you, Pion. No,
Speaking of which,
sincere hope that things continue as they have been.
Toiger, sit the frag down. I've got to ask you something.
Sit on what? I'm not sitting next to the mummified...
The stool next to your ass, you dumb hoophead.
It's got a mummified chimp on it. Why do you still own that?
Move the chimp. He's not going to complain, is he?
I don't want to touch it. So I guess sort of like... He sort of pulls his hand into the sleeve of his coat.
Do you not know levitate?
I do, and I don't want to touch it with that either. Hands in sleeve of coat, picks it up, and then hands it to Alexandra.
It's not astrally active. It's there for the fraggin' tourists.
Thank you. Where should I put this?
I don't care. Just put it anywhere.
I don't know. I don't do the magic. I don't want to put something somewhere wrong.
That's fine. I can tell from your aura you don't do magic. Sorry. Look, Toiger.
Yeah?
I had a weird conversation yesterday about you.
Who are you talking to me about?
No. I didn't say with you. I said about you.
Yes, and I said, who are you talking to me about? Why would I come up in conversation?
One of those nutters that you run the shadows with like a complete fragging lunatic who wants to commit creative suicide.
Friends aren't nutters.
All Shadowrunners are nutters. It comes with the territory. I used to be a runner. I was a fragging nutter.
I don't think any of us are really nutters. We're,
Yes, they do. Yes, you are. Anyway, I'm not getting into that. The storm a few days ago.
Oh yeah, bad business.
The frag were you thinking?
I was thinking that I was thinking I could have created a false sense of stability, and it went badly, and I got a toxic spirit. You know, I mean, it happens to all of us.
Yeah, no, Toyga, you're sitting opposite a fragging cautionary tale right now. Take it from the cautionary tale. Don't frag about with that drag.
It was an accident. It happened once.
Toyga, that's how this kind of drag starts. I'm serious, man.
I know not to
me,
deliberately...
road to hell, good intentions. You know the saying, yeah? I'm not saying you're one of them. I'm not saying you're a toxic mage. I'm not saying that you're going to become one. What I'm saying is stay the frag away from that Drek so that you don't.
I know it's a slippery slope. I know what I did was unadvisable, and I know that toxic spirits are dangerous.
Just...
Everything turned out well. It was fine. It was just
wait, Toyga. It turns out well at first. I'm really serious here, man. I'm not fragging with you. Just don't. Please.
At this point, like, Toyga stops quietly smirking, looks Pion dead in the eye. Like, one hand over heart, like, the other hand goes up. And then his voice sort of seems to tremble a little bit, and you get just, like, the hint of the shamanic mask appearing. And he just sort of says, I promise I will take it no further than that. And then, like, all the magical stuff seems to stop and go away, and Toyga smirk comes back. See? Everything will be fine. I promised, didn't I?
I fraggin' hope so, man.
It was a one-off.
I know. Storm like that, don't dreck about with it.
I won't.
You could have gotten something so much fragging worse. I heard about the nasty little streak of dreck that you ended up with. But what the frag would you have done if that had been a nuclear spirit?
Banished it.
Yeah. After taking enough rads to make a Geiger counter sound like a tap-dancing mouse. Do you want cancer with your cancer?
Not particularly.
Then don't dreck about in toxic storms.
I'm not sure how I'd even get a radiation spirit. I mean, I've tried with fire. It's how I sort of figured out that hermetic magic
Stop! Toyga, please, stop. Please, I'm really serious on this one. You and I, we have a little bit of fun, little banter. You wind me up and I tell you to frag off. Ha ha ha, I'll have a spliff. I'm not fragging about, man. You remember that thing I showed you in my kitchen a couple of months back?
Yes. The one I advised that you should eat.
There's a story behind that. And it started like yours. I had to frag and kill that Dreckhead. And I lost a lot of friends doing it.
Threat acknowledged.
I'm not threatening you, Toyga. This ain't a threat. This is a warning. You think I could come after you? Best I could hope for is to put a bullet in your brain in the back of an alley before you knew I was there, and even then I'd be taking fragging chances I don't want to frag and take. It'd be some other fragger that comes after you. What if it's the Fraggin' Draco Foundation? You know what they're like with toxic mages. You really think you can stand up to a hit squad hired off Dunkelzahn's will?
I don't. And I know where this is coming from, and I understand...
Look...
I understand how badly this was a cock-up, and either I can sit around blaming myself and ripping myself apart and flagellate myself to death saying this must never happen again, or I can blame myself, I can promise, as I did, that that will be the end of it, and then move on. The storm caused many magic indiscretions to become... more visible than they might have otherwise. There will be no more toxic spirits, at least not from me.
Thank you for listening, man. And look, I'm not threatening you. I just don't want you to end up like me. Right, enough of this bull dreck. Are you buying anything else, or are you getting the frag out?
Not at the moment. Alexandra, do you want the dried chimp? You're kind of holding it, and you have been for a while. It's very weird.
I was going to back when you stand up.
You sure you don't want him?
Polite.
You sure? He's cute.
I'm positive.
He's not for sale. He's there to bring in the tourists.
I really don't want him. I'm just waiting till you stand up so I can put him back where he came from, because that's polite.
Okay, you can put him back.
Mr. Bandages ain't for sale. You know how much money I've made off him?
What?
Mr. Bandages. He's a mummified chimp. I had to give him a name.
I mean, okay, I suppose.
Yeah.
So Mr. Bandages raises etiquette, but Bethan, with a smoke grenade up her arse, that's...
Hey, she's a talking point.
I like her. She's cute.
I like Bethan.
I don't think I've ever heard Bethan called cute before. Anyway, you're not buying anything else. Get the frag out.
I mean, Lexi thought Mr. Fisty was cute, so...
I don't want to know. We're not having this conversation. Please get out my shop.
Okay, bye.
Frag you too.
Bye, Bethan. Bye, Mr. Bandages.
Okay, that was,
Nice to talk to you again. Look, can you do me a favour?
Uh-huh.
Keep an eye on him.
I'll try.
If any bulldrek happens, just give me a call. I'm not going to frag and do anything, but I know some people that might.
Loyalties? Yeah, just... Sure. I'll try.
No worries.
Does Lexi have Pioneer's contact? She probably should at this point.
She should do. I believe I gave him to her as a contact when she last visited.
Don't believe you did?
Take him at loyalty 2 and connection whatever the hell he is, please, Toyga.
Loyalty 2, connection 3.
Bump him up to 3, Toyga.
Yay.
I feel like you've role-played and interacted with him enough now that he should be a bit more loyal now. Especially after that conversation where he actually showed concern for you.
I'm actually really pleased that his magic's going well for him. Like, I created him to be completely unlikable and dull, and he's growing on me.
Like a rash. So, Toyga's getting a bollocking off Pion, and actually having a moment of genuine human connection with him. You might want to check that Pion's feeling well there, Toyga. The rest of you, you've got some legwork to do, checking up on a medical examiner. How are we going about this?
I mean, do we want to just start with a bit of physical skullduggery, like stalk her, follow her home?
I would suggest we start by matrix searching her and see what we can find.
I mean, sure.
Did Dr. Butler give us her name?
No, she did not.
Oh no.
I mean, any high-profile cases in the news will have probably quoted her.
Including the case we're interested in.
Potentially, yes. I would have thought.
That's a really good point, Exile. Who wants to go on the Matrix and look up news articles?
Oh, that seems to be my thing. So
I suppose I'm not got anything better to do. Actually, I've got lots of things better to do, but I'm doing this because I'm getting paid to, so...
Have you managed to sleep off your hangover? Did you enjoy watching... What was that weird show called? With the baking and the tent and the fridge?
What?
You got super high and you watched some weird anime from the Dark Ages.
Yes.
And then you started watching some weird series from the UK where there was a tent and everyone was baking.
I have no recollection of doing that.
You were on an awful lot of bliss.
It wasn't technically bliss.
I mean, that's the best kind of bliss.
Alright, so how many hits did people get?
I got 2.
I got 3.
With 2 hits, Huggy, you're finding a lot about the case and stuff related to it, but you just... It's a lot of data to sift through. It's a lot of quotes, a lot of news articles. There's a lot... Most of it seems to be about the election. There's quite a bit of tabloid scream sheet press about the divorce and stuff like that. Sunshine, you have a bit more luck, and you do eventually find the name you're looking for. It's Dr. Raquel Mercer.
All right. Oh, Dr. Mercer.
Most of what's coming up is her saying, I cannot comment on active ongoing cases. Please leave me alone. I can't comment on active ongoing cases. No, seriously, why are you asking me this again?
I don't suppose any of the weird, creepy stalker reporters followed her home and took pictures of her house?
No such luck. That would be way too easy.
I don't believe medical examiners are generally considered celebrity enough for that kind of behaviour.
Could you make me a memory check there, please, Exile?
That is 3 hits.
Could I also get a composure check?
That is 4 hits.
So, you have a horrible memory surface of the time the paparazzi got you as you were falling out of a limo dead fucking drunk. And yeah, the photos went round for quite a while, and Dad got really, really fraggin' angry about it, but you managed to not let it show on your face and let the others know what you were thinking.
You alright? Did you burp? Did you eat something that disagreed with you?
Oh, I'm fine. That's fine.
You went very green.
You're green.
Okay, so you've got a name. What are you doing now?
Searching the name. Find out everything we can about this woman.
Give me another browser roll.
I'm edging this fun.
Okay.
I got 4 hits.
Nice. Edge well spent. So yeah, you have a proper dig around. You get the basics. She works at a Wuxing hospital. You've got a name, and with a bit more digging, you get that she seems to be relatively well known at the hospital. She has worked there for quite a while. You get her basic job history description. You find the equivalent of a LinkedIn page. I think we did give LinkedIn a Shadowrun name at some stage, but I can't remember what it was for the life of me.
Jacked in.
Yeah, it was jacked in.
Yes, that's it, jacked in. So yeah, you find her profile on the hospital's jacked in page. She's worked there for quite a while. She's done a few high-profile cases, but nothing out of the ordinary. She seems pretty boring, actually, to be honest. You find a social media page, her me feed. She seems to have a kid. Doesn't seem to have any kind of significant other in the picture. She's just somebody who went to med school, got a decent job, had a kid, got on with life.
How old is a kid?
Somewhere between... they could be on the small side and be about 7 or 8. They could be on the large side and be about 10 or 11. That sort of age.
Kid's unlikely to know anything useful, and I don't think we're at the stage of, hey, we know where your kid goes to school yet.
I don't think that's going to be necessary.
No, I think that's...
Also, we know that the kid is going to be only moderately traumatized by the parent being kidnapped, so...
If they remember it at all.
We don't need to worry too much about that.
Yeah, guys, let's try not to turn into that kind of team.
I mean, I don't think anybody was suggesting that we kidnap the kid.
Oh no, I don't think we were. Or the... There's a certain style of runner who will just insinuate things, that they know things, and then an entire family ends up uprooting their entire lives out of fear.
Oh, is this the tell us what you want to know? Never, runner scum. And then the runner leans forward and whispers an address in the person's ear, and they go all white, and then they tell them all they want to know, and then you get like the climactic action sequence in like the 3rd act of the Marvel movie.
I mean, isn't that just the TV show?
I mean, that is kind of how TV shows run it, but we're not going to do that because we're not bad people.
Oh no, we are bad people.
We are not the best people you've ever met.
Yeah, no, we are terrorists and criminals, but we're not that kind of terrorist criminals.
It's good to have some standards.
Yeah, we kill adults who had it coming.
Anyway.
What happened there? Yeah.
So, we obviously already know where this woman works. We know what she looks like. What we really want to find is where she lives.
Do you know where would have that on record?
The hospital.
Which, Sunshine, does your back door still work? Can you get into employment records?
Would you care to rephrase that particular sentence?
You dirty-minded fiend, that took me a second.
So, Mav, do you care to rephrase that sentence, or are you just going to leave it there and raise your eyebrow knowingly at Sunshine?
Did Mav just make an innuendo?
Not deliberately.
Inadvertently, yes.
First Pion doing well for himself, and now this. I need to go have a lie down.
Is it not called a backdoor when you can get into a computer system without logging in properly?
It is. However, there are a great many other ways you could have arranged the words in that sentence where it wasn't a double innuendo.
Perhaps I'll avoid it next time.
Mm-hmm.
Answer the question, Sunshine.
I think so, unless they've... their matrix security wasn't much, even on a good day, so...
Do you want to try?
It's probably still... Yeah, we can see if it's still there.
All right, so now that we've established that Mav is in fact in your endo, Sunshine.
I am not in Sunshine's endo.
Ain't nobody in my endo.
Could you give me an edge roll, please? I'm going to say that you'll be at... Oh, what's your edge stat?
4.
All right, I've got a target number in mind.
3 hits.
Yep, that is in fact more than the target number that was in my mind. So, yep, your back door is still active.
Still above.
You may now snigger.
Nerk.
You did that deliberately too.
Yeah, I did, because I'm a bad man, and it was there, and it was too easy. All right, Sunshine, so could you give me a... Oh, actually, no, I need to get you to roll against your... Oh, I'm trying to work out how to phrase this that isn't utter fucking filth, and I'm failing.
Go on, roll against Sunshine's back door.
Yeah, you've managed to log in absolutely fine. What was it that you'd created this fake profile as in the hospital system?
Oh, you mean like what it looked like?
Yeah, so, like, what was your totally real, honest job title?
Clinical Standards Manager.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I wanted to give it the sort of account name where, anyone who actually works there goes, oh no.
Oh god, it's one of them. Moves on.
Oh no. Oh god, it's going to be another corporate audit. Great.
Again, yeah, oh god, they're going to ask, why haven't we done 5 rhinoplasties this month? As per target. Yeah.
You're going to have to do, you see that title and you know you're dealing with someone with a spreadsheet instead of a soul.
But at the same time, you could not name what it is that they do.
Yeah, it's a spreadsheet instead of a soul, and they don't know how to use Excel. Oh god, I know too many people like that. So, the corporate standards manager, clinical standards manager, sorry, I had a Freudian slip there, has managed to log in. Give me a browse roll.
3 hits on browse.
Yep, you managed to get the information fairly easily. You log into the HR node, you know the name you're looking for. You find her whole personnel profile. She seems to have had a little bit of trouble a couple of years ago. She had a disciplinary over being late 3 times in 1 month and an unauthorized leave of absence. But yeah, she seems to have gotten it back together since then. But it's fairly dull, standard stuff. It does have her address and things like that, though. Oh, she's had 3 fillings. Oh, fair enough. She seems to be a whooshing corporate citizen as well.
Oh, very respectable.
If we found her file, presumably we've also found her SIN, and then from that, can we get her address?
Her address was listed in the profile, and you do have a SIN number, but you don't have the SIN itself.
Yeah.
So if you wanted to look up stuff against that, like to see, I don't know, if she'd had any traffic violations or something, or how many parking tickets she'd had outside the nursery or something like that, yeah, sure, go for it.
I think we'll cope without knowing that particularly vital piece of information.
However, where does she live?
I'm abstracting this a little bit, but she lives in a middle lifestyle apartment tower in Flushing South, so it's relatively nearby.
Is B-rated.
Right.
Alright, now can we do the skullduggery, casing the joint, following her home, gumshoe stuff?
What are her hours for the next, I don't know how long is she scheduled for? 2 weeks.
So there's a thing in Chinese work culture called 996, and that's basically what she's on. It's 9 a.m. to 9 p.m., 6 days a week.
Ugh.
That's hideous.
And this is a real thing in our world in Chinese corporate culture.
That's what's that? A 72-hour work week?
Yeah, it's technically illegal, but it's just one of those. Yeah, it's illegal, but everybody does it.
Well, illegal in which jurisdiction?
China.
Really?
This is a thing. You get it a lot in, particularly in medical fields. Like, so doctors will do 9 till 9, 6 days a week. And technically it's illegal, but there'll be a clause in their contract that they will either knowingly or unknowingly have signed, which you can exempt yourself from that particular law. So it's like, yeah, I really don't want to do a 9 till 6. Well, you agreed to a 9 till 9, 6 days a week. Well, you agreed to do it when you signed the contract, which you should have read all the way through.
No. This is just part of Wuxing's corporate culture. This is just how they operate. The 996 is everything. If you're not living up to it, you're not a good corporate citizen.
It's probably a thing that Toyga and Alexandra should know.
Yeah.
Mm.
I came across it recently when I was watching a YouTube video and just went, oh, God.
Why would I need to know that? Said I was going to do any work.
You should know what the peons are up to. You know, I've never made a pun on Pion's name, including peon. I shall have to add it to my list, and then Toyga gets out a little notebook and just writes something in it.
Agi is looking very confused.
I don't blame her.
What? Sagi, why are you... I'm assuming that what you're saying doesn't mean what it sounds like you are saying.
Huh?
Hmm?
Why would you be urinating on Pion?
Oh, no, Huggy.
I'm assuming that that's not what you're actually saying, but that's the word that you used.
It's one word. Peon.
Peon, like a dog's body, a gopher,
These aren't helping.
you know, your peons, your servant.
Wage slave.
Okay, right. Okay.
I mean, I've never peed on Pion.
I don't think he would appreciate it.
Toyga gets out the little notebook again and just writes in it, urine, and then puts the little notebook away.
So, are you guys going to go case the joint? Are you going to, I don't know, strap enough C4 to the building to take out God and hope for the best? What now?
I mean, I understand that the interaction between people's spirits and their afterlife and death and stuff is not entirely fully understood, but I think that we still need this woman alive in order to get information out of her.
Probably.
Yeah, no, getting information out of ghosts is useless. It's always, oh, my death was so tragic and I have left so many behind. And I just, okay, super, I love that for you.
That's a thing you can do?
Yeah, well, I can't do it. I never quite had the knack for it.
Yeah, well, actual necromancy is basically bulldrek. At best, you're summoning up a spirit of man, which is the, like, echo of the emotions that person went through.
And the really frustrating thing is this spirit of man will be adamant that it is that person, and they can't tell you anything useful.
If anyone's wondering if found somebody had ripped a copy of an MIT&T paper on Jackpoint.
Necromancy. Fun game for all the family.
Well, no, not on...
I really don't care that much.
I mean, you sure there aren't people that are dead that you wouldn't like me to resurrect so you can torment them?
Yeah.
Sure.
I will add necromancy as my list of things to learn when I get the time. What were we doing?
Kidnapping.
We were kidnapping someone.
Yeah.
Let's...
Yes, benevolent abduction.
How far is that? That is not far from that hospital into that district.
It's just one district, not at all far.
She might walk. She might drive. This is New York. People drive, I don't know, to the shops, round the corner.
I mean, given how much she's working, I wouldn't be surprised if she just, like, throws herself into her car and falls asleep on the way back home. God, that poor kid probably never sees her mother.
I mean, you can turn out perfectly well adjusted never seeing your mother. I barely saw either of my parents, and I'm fine.
No.
Are you, though?
Oh, God.
Decent point.
Toyga, darling, I love you, but you are not fine.
I'm... I mean, did you see your parents?
Yeah, yes, I did. So it's not a cure-all.
Alexandra, you saw plenty of your parents. Like, they were...
And Alexandra is a recovering drug addict.
Yeah, but I'm not, like, addicted to anything, and I'm not, like...
I don't think... Oh, actually, that might have been my...
You two are not the best examples of anything.
She saw lots of her parents, and she got a brick of Nova Coke for her 14th birthday.
From her parents?
Yeah, that wasn't from my parents, Cece.
Whose was it, then?
I'm not telling you that.
Who do we know?
Look, they're probably not still... they may be still dealing, but the information is going to be largely useless to us, so, you know... Who amongst us does not know someone that they could buy a brick of Nova Coke off?
I mean, these days I don't.
I don't either.
Directly? I don't.
Am I really the only one here who... Okay, fair enough.
You all know Giuseppe, for frag's sake.
Like, guys, Giuseppe is a mafia boss. We sold him a bricks of Nova Coke.
We also, like, retrieved bricks of tree.
You mean you had Nova Coke and then got rid of it? That was silly.
Can
We
we
kept
not
some of it.
talk about that job?
I mean, Sunshine experienced horrors that some mages trained their whole lives to withstand, but, like,
Anyway,
you know.
Moving swiftly on, should we go do some recon? I suppose we need to wait for it to get to 9 o'clock.
well, we know where she lives.
We'll say that Toyga is not present for the recon because he's off visiting Eddie. We'll come back to this shortly. How are you going about the recon?
Mav, Huggy, this gumshoe stuff's much more your speed than mine.
If by gumshoe you mean flying drones around, then yes.
You know, spy Drek.
Yes, because I am such a good spy.
I will get Hugin out.
Alright, so you're launching Hugin, you're flying around in the drone stream, posing as yet another fucking Arizon delivery drone, or... Oh god, I made up a name for the Wuxing equivalent, what was it? It was something like Delightful Delivery. It sounded very AliEXXX, I can't remember off the top of my head. But whereabouts are you having this hang out and wait to pick her up?
Do you want to take the hospital end and I'll take the home end and somewhere along the way we'll catch her?
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, assuming that she lives in central south, Flushing South, there's only one street that connects the two.
There's
Like,
only
so-
one major street that connects the two.
Oh, if she's walking, then it's another question.
And it's literally called Main Street.
Yep.
It is literally called Main Street.
Tell you what, could both of you roll perception for me and then roll edge?
Right, I will jump in, why not?
I mean, if there's a time to do it, this is the time to do it.
Pretty sure if there's a time to do it, it's when we're under fire.
Yeah, but Huggy loves that sweet, sweet hot sim. She loves to feel the wind beneath her wings and her propeller whirring.
These are definitely words that could be said about Huggy. I will leave it up to you as to whether or not they have any truth to them. Oh, frag. 1 hit.
All right, and what do you get on your edge?
That's 0 hits on my edge, 1 hit on my perception.
And what about you, Mav?
4 hits on the perception, 1 hit on the edge.
We'll say that it's Mav that picks her up then. This is good news for you lot. You're hanging out outside the apartment building and there's a noodle stand there and oh god, you've gone through 3 boxes of noodles. You need a cover, and if you're not sat there with noodles in your hand for longer than 10 minutes, the guy starts to get really pissy with you. Oh, you're going to have a bad stomach later. But after a time, you do see her leave the building, and you start to tail her. Could I get an infiltration roll, please?
I am going to agility boost myself first.
Okay.
That's 2 hits on the agility boost. I'm post-edging that.
Fair. I mean, that was a genuinely... Oh.
Like I say, post-edge.
So, Mav, that is in fact a glitch. It will still be a glitch, even if you get more hits. So you can either negate the glitch and fail, or succeed with the glitch.
Glitch is less bad than failing. Re-rolling 6 dice.
Okay.
7 dice. For 3 hits, glitch.
You realise that she's about to... Oh, you think she's made you, and you're going to... Oh, frag. And you go to cross the road. You don't look properly, and you get hit by a car.
What?
Could you please resist? It's going very slowly. 5 physical.
First bears and now cars.
Hey, I'm stalking here.
2 hits. That is not great.
No, it isn't. You've just taken 3 physical.
No.
You just get smashed by a car in the legs and thrown to the ground. And the doctor just looks around and goes, "Oh, rat!" And she runs over and starts saying to you, stay down. And she looks up at the driver and starts cussing him out and going, "What the frag were you thinking? Did you even fragging look? Do you know how to drive?" No, stay down. We're going to get you some help. Have you got a dock wagon contract?
No, I don't.
Well, you're
got a
frag
friend.
out of luck. Can you walk?
Probably. Give me it.
Right, don't get up yet. Right. Wiggle your toes for me.
Wiggle. They definitely wiggle. I'm only at -1.
Does it hurt when you do that? Does it feel like your shins are full of needles?
It hurts, but not.
All right, well, lucky for you, I'm on my way to work at a hospital. Guess who's getting the bus with me?
I'll be fine. I don't need to go to a hospital.
Come on. We can get you into the ER.
I've been
50 new yen. They'll give you a check over. They'll give you, if you're in a lot of pain, they'll give you some painkillers. Just get it checked. If you don't, you're going to regret it.
I'll get it checked. I will get it checked. I've got a friend.
So I'm going to have her roll a memory check at this point, which will be 9 dice.
Good lord. Please tell me it's not logic.
I think it's logic plus willpower.
Yeah, it's logic plus willpower.
Why are we making a doctor roll logic?
All right, so she's going to be rolling 8 dice. I'm going to say this is target number 3.
Was she even on duty when...
First time she was, second time she wasn't. So, Mav, how are you feeling there, Maverick? My very recognisable orc.
I'm not that recognisable.
Unfortunately for you, she has recognised you, and she says, "Hang on, haven't I seen you somewhere before?"
I don't think so. Mav lies.
Give me a con roll.
I'm going to edge this.
Mav,
Right.
do
Sunshine.
you by any chance have a taser on you?
There is a crowd gathering, and you've got the rubberneckers going, "Ooh, injury. Isn't this interesting?" I'm going to add her hits to her negotiation roll to resist your con.
Fuck's sake. I don't know why I'm rolling. I don't actually have con. Oh god.
So, charisma -1. I don't blame you for edging this one.
Can you have some karma so I can raise my edge?
At the end of the run, yes.
A single palpable hit.
He got 5 hits.
Oh, fuck. I got 2 hits.
He looks you over and goes, No, I've seen you. Oh, you were with the guys who dropped off a collected Evan. Absolute fragging dreckhead. Glad he's fragged off. Look, just get on the bus with me. You work in the profession, we can swing you a discount. Just get on the fragging bus, get your legs checked. If you don't, you're gonna regret it. Come on. And there's a whole bunch of people coming round and nodding, going, oh, you're getting a discount on a fragging corporate Wuxing hospital. Oh, they're really good. And they just start gently shoving you onto the bus with her.
Nope. This is not happening.
So, what's Mav doing about this?
1 second while I take a quick inventory.
So you wear, I'm going to say you're in like street acceptable clothes gear. You do not have any heavy hardware. You don't pull out the medium machine gun and go to town.
I definitely don't have the medium machine gun. I probably don't even have the submachine gun. I definitely have the pistol and the taser.
Oh, yeah, that's totally reasonable.
Where's my gear?
The doctor probably has a taser.
Most people have a taser.
It's the UCAS. Most people have a pistol, at least.
It's still America. It's more America than it was when it was the US.
Now, the CAS is America.
I think we're all far too British for this conversation.
We are. Speak for yourself.
Calm down, Deutschland.
I am far too German for this conversation.
Yeah, reasonable.
Oh, how the frag am I getting out of this? On the subvocal, Huggy, call me. Now, you need me for something.
Are you sure you don't want to let this go on?
Call me.
Fine. But you're making such a funny mess of it.
Huggy, you glorious knobhead.
Frag you.
I'll call you.
All right, your comms going off. What are you doing?
Hey, what's up?
Where are you?
I'm on the street. What?
Look, I expected you to be here 20 minutes ago. Where are you?
I'm not working today.
How many times have we had to tell you that you're on call? Get here now.
I'm doing shit, boss.
I don't care. You're supposed to be here doing shit. I'm sending the van around.
Yes, boss. Frag you.
Yeah, tell that to your pay sheet.
Frag you, pay sheet. You're not big enough.
It's about to get smaller.
I'll be there. Am I rescued by a timely van that was conveniently just round the corner?
I'm going to say that you'll need to make a negotiation roll to get away from her tender mercies. But I am going to give you a... I'm no longer going to give her the bonus she had before, but I'm going to give you a... Wait, Huggy, do you have con?
Do I have con?
Help me, Huggy, I'm Kenobi.
That would be an active skill, yes?
It would, yes.
I do not have con.
Then could you give me charisma -1?
I can give you 1.
Okay, roll that and anything else you care to roll with it.
That's 0 hits. It's not a glitch.
It's not a critical glitch. Oh, 1 in 6 chance. Okay, Mav, could you give me your negotiation roll to get away from the doctor's tender mercies?
Knock off my 3rd point of fragging edge. I didn't spend this much edge the rest of this run put together.
I know, and it's glorious.
I hate you, Rhydian. You're awful.
It just means I'm doing my job.
2 hits.
So Mav,
Yeah.
my dear Maverick,
My least favourite Shadowrun GM.
defenders win ties, congrats. Yay. He got 2 hits as well. So yeah, she hears most of the call and goes, "Oh, frag. All right, I get it. I'm sorry, man. We could have gotten you sorted out. Look, you get any cover through your company?"
Yeah, I've got a friend. I'll get it checked properly.
Please tell me you're not going to some backstreet sawbones.
I'm not.
All right, well, look, Drek, I'm going to be late for work. Oh, frag, if I'm late again, I'm going to get fragged. Look.
On you go.
You look after yourself. Just watch out when you cross, because there's fragging idiots here. And she... Oh, Drek, I got to go. And she legs it for the bus.
I'm made.
Has the van turned up as Mav is right? Like, is Mav literally just about to get in the van?
The van is on its way. She's already left. She's piled onto a bus. You take note of the number of the bus, and yeah, she's off away down Main Street to work.
Well, that's the important bit of information. She gets the bus to work.
Right, I'll set the drone to follow the bus.
Yeah, Mav knows the bus stop she gets on. You're able to follow the bus. It stops outside the hospital. She gets out, goes into the hospital.
Right.
Okay, now we get to wait for 12 hours.
Yeah.
First of all, Mav, get yourself in the Valkyrie module. Let's get those legs fixed.
Yes, Mom.
Look, I'm sorry for screaming. No, I'm not sorry for screaming at you. It was necessary.
It was necessary. That was fine.
Oh, I felt kind of awful doing it, though.
You did it well enough.
So while this abject clusterfrag is happening, across the city also in Queens actually, in Woodside, Toyga and Lexi are queuing to get into a nightclub called Synesthesia. What's Toyga wearing for his Trey chic outfit?
Like sort of drainpipe trousers, his usual giant stompy boots, because that's his only footwear. The loudest, most unpleasantly brightly coloured shirt imaginable. And a jacket, like a suit jacket, designed to clash with it as brightly as possible. Like, these were in the back of the wardrobe where they've been sealed away, where they would do no more harm to the world of men. And now they have been unleashed anew to blind the incautious with their hideousness.
I'm going to make one small addition, which is that the jacket has shoulder pads in its shoulder pads on top of the shoulder pads.
Yeah, now Toyga is now a full foot wider than he was this morning.
To be fair, he's a skinny little bugger, so it's not that hard.
Yeah.
What's Lexi been lent by Mrs. K's brood? I'm never quite sure what to call them.
Innumerable offspring.
It's a gang that you're born into.
What is this, feudalism?
Yes.
A surprisingly understated modern suit that actually, because of the colour of blouse she's got underneath, looks incredibly fashionable.
Nice. And appropriate footwear to go with it.
Yep.
So Toyga's getting a few what the frag looks, and, well, Lexi's getting exactly the kind of looks you'd expect. You wait in line, you get to the front of the queue, the bouncer looks you over, and he raises an eyebrow at Toyga, thinks for a few moments. You can see him weighing it up in his head, and then he eventually just shrugs and waves you in. When you get in, you have to pay a 50 new yen cover charge each.
Ow.
So yeah, knock that off, please, Toyga. And you get given a set of trodes, which it's pretty clear that no trodes, no entry.
I have no idea how these work, Alexandra.
Come here. And she, takes it, and it takes a while because you have to kind of fiddle with your hair a bit, but... Okay, fine. That's the best I'm gonna do. They are not really the right size for you.
You get the trodes on. They're a headband style, ones that have inductor pads that go onto your temples. And you go through the doors, and the music just hits you. And Lexi, you're seeing the sound waves dancing across the club, just undulating lines everywhere. And Toyga, you're tasting them. What does the synth pop taste like?
This is very strange. It's sickly sweet and faintly alcoholic. It tastes like that shit that they give 14-year-olds at parties.
That is very fraggin' cool.
Stop listening to the WKD, Tiger.
This is terrible.
Never listen to the WKD.
It will tell you that you should do things, and you shouldn't.
I mean, to be fair, if it's 14-year-olds in Britain, it'd be White Lightning. Never listen to the fragging White Lightning or Bucky. Oh, God, don't listen to the Bucky.
Not the Bucky.
Do not listen to the Bucky.
You head further into the club and just, this place is fragging well named. Just all of your senses are meshing and crossing over and interchanging. They're constantly shifting and changing. And oh, wow.
I have not felt this high so sober ever.
Yeah, so this is what acid is like.
We have to come back to this place. I like this place.
You can come back. Yeah. Oh, it's like a sensing everything, but with no clarity. It's ugh.
The trodes are also transmitting sensory information between people. You can feel a guy at the bar having the first sip of his first beer of the night. You can feel the people on the dance floor dancing with each other. You can feel them against one another as if it's you. And there's at least one mage in here who's actively asensing and contributing. And you're going, it's not hermetic. Doesn't taste hermetic. Definitely not shamanic. What is that? That's... Ugh. Oh, God. Oh, God. It tastes psionic. That's disgusting. Ugh.
Is this chaos magic?
And you ask around at the bar, and you get directed to a booth at the back where Eddie is sat there. What's Eddie wearing this time?
Eddie is wearing outfit that seems to be made entirely... You know those glow sticks, the little ones that you crack?
Oh, yeah.
And they glow.
You make bracelets out of.
Yeah, he is wearing an entire outfit made out of those.
Yeah, so he's actually wearing a men's suit for a change, made of glow sticks, or with glow sticks stitched into it. And just all colours. And, oh, wow. With the synesthesia in here, it's just absolutely mind-bending. As you sit down at the table, he pops on the white noise generator and says...
Oh, Grady.
I think we're going to need to take these off to actually do biz, and clicks off his trode net, pops it down on the table, leans back and says to you, Toiger, so, I love a repeat customer, Toiger. I can't stand somebody with loose lips. I don't know what I'm going to do with you. What am I doing for you this time?
You are going to give me the thing I'm paying for you and hope that next time I'm a bit less blabbery.
Yeah, well... I love the new yen. I love what you bring to the table here, Toiger. But if you keep doing this, we're not going to be able to keep doing biz, you know? Because...
Going forward, I will do my best to be more subtle. As I said, I had been stabbed earlier today, and at this point, Toiger turns to look directly at Alexandra.
Drat, man. What happened?
It was a fragging accident. How many times?
I was not expecting that answer. Also, hi, I'm Eddie. Nice to meet you. What's your name?
Charmed. I'm... And she looks at Cece for a minute and goes, Exile.
There we go.
Thank you. Working names. Arctic. So, I'm assuming, given that I don't think I've met this charming young lady before, she's wanting a new name?
Yes, so you remember not that long ago, you did a bit of, litter picking for me, and a certain name.
Oh, are you the person that I erased?
Yes.
Yes.
And I will need her unerased.
Damn, girl. Do you know how long it took my guy to track down some of those tabloid stories?
It just...
I mean, really? On top of the limo?
Yeah,
Not classy.
Oh, God. Memory.
I mean, the dress was beautiful. I've been looking at the... Where did you get it? I've been looking for one like that.
I miss that dress. Oh, God, I miss that dress.
I mean, I would miss that dress too. This is why I'm asking where you got it, so that I don't have to miss that dress.
Oh, it was custom, I'm afraid.
Brag my life. Of course it was. Okay, so...
You'd have to ask my mother, and I...
Yeah, fair. So, what am I getting you?
So Toyga at this point produces a cred stick and is like sort of twirling it between his fingers like you would like a pencil if you were doing tricks, and it's like about 4K's worth of pretend person who doesn't exist.
We can arrange that. So, are we talking 4K standalone person on their own, or are we talking a little bit less well-rounded of a person, but who has a few licenses and can go visit the Rotten Apple?
That one would be ideal. You're going to need some sort of license for your stabbingses, young lady.
Stop calling them that.
What are we talking? What's the license for? If it's something illegal, don't fraggin get it out in the club. The bouncers will descend on us like the wrath of God. Just tell me.
I have some entertaining cutlery in my arms.
Well, those are fragging illegal as Drek, so I'm not getting you a license for them. I mean, I wish I could, but yeah, no. Unless you're corporate security, it's not happening, darling. Sorry.
Darn. Well, I'm just trying to think about if there's anything else that I might need a license for. Which I don't think there is.
So, are you needing licenses for guns? Are you awakened? What?
I am not magic.
All right, Arctic. Do you need a gun license? Well, a totally legit gun license, honest officer. Or are you wanting to go and visit the Rotten Apple? Do you need some passes?
I would like to be able to go into town. That would be good.
All right, fair. Are we talking... What kind of level are we talking? Are we talking a white pass, a blue pass? You know, I can get you a black pass, but no Omai ever wants them.
Sorry, Toyger?
So you do want to be able to get onto Manhattan, even just for transit reasons. What pass do I have? What's the name of it? I have a blue pass, so...
Can do your blue pass.
Oh.
That's gonna set you back $2,000 though. I'll be honest, Toyga, you'd only get a rating 2 sin out of that. A rating 2 ain't fragging worth it.
They're not really, no.
I can do your standalone with no Manhattan pass, and that'll get you a rating 4 sin. Or I could do you a 3, and we can get a red pass. It's only good for a month, but if she is needing it in the short term, we can get that. Or if you wait a little while, we could always tag on the pass later.
That was my thinking. We'll do a good rating for 1, get used to using it, get her used to how this whole completely legitimate thing works, and then we can get blue passes later as and when needed.
All right, I'm really sorry. It's been an absolute night, darling. I've dealt with 5 people already tonight. Please remind me of your name.
Exile.
Exile. Thank you so much, darling. It's been a night. I'm really sorry.
It's fine. I'm still getting used to it, so...
Yeah. I hear you on that. So, send me over your biometric details, Exile. For a rating 4, we're not going to need fingerprints and retina and stuff like that. Just height, weight, that kind of thing. Yeah, I know. Never ask a lady that kind of thing, but it's necessary for this. And we can see what we can get you.
Sure. That should be it. And she flings over a window.
Eddie scrolls through a couple of things on his comlink in AR and then says, okay, my guy's gotten back to me. I've got a couple that might fit you.
Oh, do I need a license for the data jack?
No, that's completely and totally legal.
I don't know these things. I've just always had it.
That's fine. I've got a spin here that would fit your profile. How do you feel about the name Imogen Ross? Because she's the only one that's got the right biometrics for you at the moment. Died in a car accident last week, so it should be fairly easy to reactivate her.
Sure.
Arctic, congratulations, Imogen. I've got another meeting in 10 minutes with a few people who are doing something for me to get a thing for another thing. Is there anything else I can get the both of you, or are we good?
The name of the person that made your suit.
Oh, darling, I'll get you her card. She's so good. And I got this one for this venue, but her dresses are to die for. And I've always had trouble with anything off the peg because of my shoulders, but she makes them look so flattering.
Fair. Eddie, wasn't it?
Eddie? Exile. See, I've got it now.
It's been a pleasure. Also, this place is awesome.
Yeah, and if you can get this silly fragger out to a few more clubs, you might actually make him cultured.
I think that ship sailed.
You might be right.
No, but if you two want to go out clubbing, I'm not going to get in the way of that. You've got a good sense for what's fun and what isn't, and you'll be able to appreciate migraine-inducing madness and sewers full of danger and lightning.
I still think you're making that up.
Was I making that up already? I think not.
Not been there. It's the best industrial club in the city, girl.
I've been out of town, let's just say.
Yeah, I can get that. Well, you, me, 2 weeks' time, we're going. Thank you for spending some time with us and listening to the Pride Against Prejudice podcast. We hope that you enjoyed the show and look forward to seeing you again in 2 weeks' time for our next episode. In the meantime, poor Whittle Mavykins, in completely the wrong situation for his skill set and spending all his edge. Do you have any stories about wrong character, wrong skills, wrong situation? Let us know on our Discord. Intro is More Human Than Human by Karl Casey, and the background music is also by Karl Casey. Outro music is Neon Thrills by Luck Hash, and all sound effects are credited in the show notes. The Topps Company Inc. has granted permission to the Pride Against Prejudice podcast to use such names, logos, artwork, marks, and or any other proprietary material for promotional and informational purposes on its website, but does not endorse and is not affiliated with the Pride Against Prejudice podcast in any official capacity whatsoever. All other works mentioned in this podcast remain the property of their respective owners. The Pride Against Prejudice podcast is licensed under a Creative Commons Attribution 4.0 license. So if you want to use any part of the show, please give us the credit. See you next time, chummers.